Hello and welcome back to our video series on SMF. Now in this video, actually over the course of the next several videos, we're going to be dealing with the SMF setup. Now in this video, video 5, we're going to be talking about features and options. So let's go ahead and get into our features and options part of our SMF setup. Now I do want to mention real quick that I've got both versions that we've installed over the course of this series so far. This one that we're looking at now, we scroll down to the bottom here, we can see this is version 2.0, the RC1. And then this one here, that's named My Community Site. And this one named My Demonstration Site. This is the kind of the older version, not actually the newest version that's stable, because that one is 1.1.8. This one's 1.1.7. And I'm doing this just to show you the little bit of a difference in where some of these items are located. So just to let you know, and I'm not going to do this throughout the entire series, I just want to let you know that there can be some differences. So if your setup does not look exactly like mine, poke around a little bit, you'll find it. Anyway, so heading back to the 2.0, we're going to log into the admin section here and go to login. Now that I'm logged in, we can go over here to admin, and it's going to ask you to log in again. I guess technically it's not asking you to log in, it's just wanting to confirm you have administrative privileges by requesting your password. So I guess, yeah, technically it is logging in. But anyway, so we click on that. Thank you, RoboForm, but I got it. And here we are in the admin center. And let's do the same thing over here in our 1.1.7. Go to admin, and we're already logged in here as administrator. I just want to point this out too, just in case the nosy ones of you are wondering, hey, what's all that red stuff? This is just saying that there's a newer version besides the one we've got installed here, and that's the 1.1.8. Okay, so anyway, that being said, the current version, and this holds true for the 1.1.8 as well, the details for our setup is over here on the left column. For the 2.0, there is no left column per se. It is right along the top here. Okay, so just to let you know, that's the only reason I was doing this, just to show you that the 2.0 is cosmetically slightly different and has a couple extra bells and whistles to it, thus the 2.0 versus the older version. But anyway, features and options. We're going to go through the configuration here. So we'll just left click on the features and options. And really a lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go into details. If you want further explanation on this, then you just click this guy right here, the little question mark next to the item, and it'll give you more details. Otherwise, the default check marks are usually going to be just fine for our basic purposes. The only thing I would suggest mainly, again, beyond just the defaults here, would be the maximum width of the images. I would definitely allow them to be posted by the members, because it's just something that's cool that I like to do myself and can kind of turn it off whenever a forum does not allow me to do it. But I would put in restrictions on these sizes. 0, it means that they're not allowed at all. So I would put in, typically like a YouTube video, stock video is like 320 by 240. Just kind of give you a visual idea as to the size of the image we're talking about. Because if you do not set the limits here and you allow images to be inserted into a post, it could really, and if it's, by some Yahoo that wants to show you a life-size picture of his dog, well, it could really just stretch the forum tables way out of kilter, so it'll screw things up. So anyway, I would just go ahead and do that. Aside from this, I think everything else is fine. Again, if you want to make some additional changes, or somebody said, hey, you ought to do this in your features and options setup, then by all means check it out first, and any changes you do make, naturally click on save here. Otherwise the changes will not hold. And that's really all I wanted to make mention of here in the features and options sections. So in our next video, we're going to cover the next item in our list, server settings. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you learned something. Take care.